Hiya, this is Anya B and welcome to 10 things you shouldn't do when on your slimming world journey. Number 1, don't weigh yourself more than once a week. For people like me, this can be quite triggering for binge eating. So if I go on the scales and it will show the number up, I will think that I'm not losing weight and I will start binging. So this is the reason why you shouldn't do that. Number 2, don't guess your SYNS. This is quite popular as well. I've been there and I've done that. So many times I would pick something up thinking, oh, that must be about 2 or 3 SYNS, where in fact it was like 7 or 8. So don't estimate it. Always check them on your app or use the 20 calories per 1 SYN rule. Number 3, don't think that this bit won't matter. I've been there and I've done that, and so many times I would have a bite of something thinking, oh, I'm not gonna SYN that, but I should have. Or I would be cooking something that would be not slimming world friendly and I would try it. That will have SYNS. But obviously if I don't write it down, it won't count, will it? Number 4, don't estimate your healthy extras. This is very important. If you're watching my videos, obviously you probably know that I'm quite hot on my healthy extras. But I've been at the point where I was not measuring it. And I know that I have about 50 mils of milk in my tea, which is quite a lot, I know. But I've got it counted, I've got it in my jug, in the fridge. So once I've run out, I don't have any more. Obviously we get 2 healthy A's and you can have cheese, you can have milk, you can have 2 milks. It doesn't matter. Only works for me when it's measured. So don't estimate your healthy extras. Number 5, don't go shopping before you plan your meal. How many times did you go to the shop and picked up a bunch of stuff thinking it obviously it's slimming world friendly? You came back home and you didn't know what to do with it. I've done that so many times. I would go and pick up like lots of peppers and lots of speedy foods, and then I would come back home thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna have really nice dinner, and then I would look at the recipes and I'd be like, oh, I haven't bought this or I haven't bought that. Number 6, don't go to the shop without a list. It might be quite similar to the previous point, but in this case what I mean is that a lot of supermarkets have a lot of offers. And most of the times those offers are not very slimming world friendly and easily can be a trigger to stop following the plan. So always have a shopping list. Don't go to the shop without a list, because once you have that list in front of you, you're not looking for anything else, you're not browsing, you're just buying what you need. Number 7, don't go shopping when you're hungry. I think everybody knows that rule and it is quite important. From my own experience, if I go shopping hungry, I will end up buying meal deals, sandwiches, milkshakes and everything just to eat something because I'm really hungry. And I don't think about following Slimming World at the time. I will just want food. So I always have some fruit or snack in my bag that is Slimming World friendly. I will have it before going to the shop and I won't buy stuff that I will regret eating. Number 8, don't estimate your carbs. It might be quite controversial thing to say, because a lot of people think that you can eat as much as you want with Slimming World. But there is actually a disclaimer somewhere in your book saying that it is up to your appetite. So yeah, technically you can have the whole pack of pasta, but who eats the whole pack of pasta? Think about it. But I do weigh my pasta. I have about 60 grams per meal, and I top it up with all of my speed food and sauce, whatever I'm cooking. And it's the same with, let's say I'm making sausage and mash with some vegetables on the side. I used to put a lot of mash on my plate, it would be actually stacked up like that. This is not gonna work. This is way too many carbs, and it's definitely not 2/3 of my plate of the speed food if it's stacked up like that. It might be like this on the plate, but if it's stacked up like that, it's not gonna work. And don't estimate your carbs. Number 9, don't eat out before checking the menu. So obviously we all have social gatherings, we all end up going out for meals with our friends, family and stuff like that. It happens. But I never eat out before checking the menu. Because when I'm at home, I will open the menu and I will choose what I want to eat. And it will be Slimming World friendly, and I won't go over my SYNS. Even if I decide to have flexible SYNS, I can still double check them and I will still stay in control of my weight loss. If I go to the restaurant and if I pick when I'm there, that frame of mind of the weight loss, that frame of mind of me being focused on my weight loss is just gone. It's like a switch in my head. I would just have anything with a dessert and liquor, coffee and full fat Coke and all of that. So I always check before I eat out. And number 10, don't be a dick to yourself and follow the plan. How many times were you in a situation where you gave up and you decided to eat whatever you want? You would have a sandwich with white bread, then you would have massive packet of crisps followed with chocolate, and after that you would have massive slice of cheesecake. How many times were you in that situation? And now think about, how did you feel when you were in that situation? And then you ate all of that. You had all of that. How do you feel? And then think about, how would you feel when you didn't resist the temptation? And how do you feel when you actually refuse to have all of that? Even though your weight loss is not great, but how do you feel when you actually refuse to have all of the bad foods? And this is why you shouldn't be a dick to yourself, and you should follow the plan regardless. And just think and focus on the weight loss. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Obviously, if any of those points don't apply to you, just do what works for you and do whatever you do to protect your weight loss. This is all based on my own experience, so I hope you enjoyed it. Obviously, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you soon.